Tension prevails in Tripura's Rajdhannagar after unknown miscreants targeted the ancestral house of former Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb ahead of his father Hirutan Deb's annual ritual last evening. Several vehicles were vandalized and few shops in the vicinity were set ablaze in the incident. Local sources allege that the clash erupted between BJP and CPIM supporters over hoisting of party flags by the roadside in the area where the annual ritual of former Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb's late father was scheduled to take place. And besides, it is also learned that priests from Rishikesh had also arrived for the ceremony. What ensued was heavy violence, wherein arson was pelted in front of the house and parked vehicles were also vandalized. As per inputs, about 20 to 30 attackers carrying sharp lethal weapons and sticks launched a series of attacks on the vehicles. Later, an irate mob gathered from nearby areas and allegedly set ablaze 4 shops and a bike. The mob also reportedly did not allow firefighters to douse the flames initially. The situation was brought under control only after a large number of police forces and paramilitary troops reached the spot. Yes, so tension prevails in Tripura's Rajdhannagar after unknown miscreants targeted the ancestral house of former Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb ahead of his late father Hirutan Deb's annual ritual last evening. And in the incident, several vehicles were vandalized and few shops in the vicinity were also set ablaze. And local sources have informed that or have alleged that the clash erupted between the BJP and CPIM supporters for hoisting political flag by the roadside in the area where the annual ritual of Biplab Deb's late father was scheduled to take place. And besides, it has also been learned that priests from Rishikesh had arrived for the ceremony, and what ensued, heavy violence, wherein arson was pelted in front of the house and parked vehicles were also vandalized. As per inputs, about 20 to 30 attackers carrying sharp lethal weapons and sticks launched a series of attacks on the vehicles, and which was later responded by irate mob from nearby areas allegedly setting ablaze 4 shops and a bike. The mob also reportedly did not allow the firefighters to douse the flames initially. The situation was brought under control only after a large number of police force and paramilitary troops reached the spot. Yes, viewers, so for those who are joining us live now, there is an incident that has come to the fore from Tripura. This incident has come in the run-up to the assembly elections in Tripura, and in this unfortunate incident, the ancestral home of former Chief Minister of Tripura, Biplab Kumar Deb, came under attack. And as reported from sources, about 20 to 30 miscreants, they came and vandalized vehicles, and which was later responded by irate mob, which gathered from nearby areas. They had gathered and they set ablaze vehicles, they set ablaze houses and a few shops in the vicinity. So until this point of time, tension still prevails in the area, and police and paramilitary forces personnel are still present in the area, keeping a close watch over the law and order situation. Yes, viewers. Yes, viewers, the visuals you can see flashing across your screens, these are from Tripura, and this incident happened last evening. And as reported this evening, this incident happened in Tripura, and where a mob had gathered, a mob had vandalized some vehicles and also set ablaze a few houses and shops on fire. And as reported by some sources, a group of 20 to 30 miscreants gathered and started creating ruckus, which led to violence later. And what ensued later was a complete violence where vehicles were set ablaze, bikes were destroyed, houses were burned down, and few shops were also vandalized. So indeed, this is a matter of great concern as Tripura is prepping up for the 2023 assembly elections within a month or two. And this happened at or outside the ancestral home of former Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb. And also we spoke to Subrata Chakraborty, the spokesperson of Tripura BJP, who shed more light on the matter. Listen in. What can you tell us? Can you please enlighten what happened and exactly what happened that led to violence in the area?
See, after CPIM is ousted from the power, they are always trying to disturb the peace and prosperity and the development of work anyhow. And out of all these, when election is knocking the door, and they are seeing that there is no base for them to come back. That's why to create a panic and disturbing the peace and development process, yesterday they have gone through a greater conspiracy, setting ablaze the old house of ex-CM Biplab Kumar Devji. And there was some saints who are likely to pay some homage and worship today. And their lives was always, their life was also their conspiracy was to kill that saints and sadhus. And all these are conspiracies made by the CPIM-led goons yesterday evening. So we just totally we condemn this type of conspiracy, and we are hopeful that the people of Tripura will treat them accordingly and teach another lesson, as they had already set in before the election of 2018.
Was this related to some political issue?
See, the CPIM and Left Front has got no oil in Tripura now, because the people of Tripura has seen their 25 years long regime, and the people are witnessed that there was only just some criminals, goons and deprivations against development. And that was their motto. And people now, after 2018, when BJP government is formed, people are going through a developmental government, pro-people government, and all-round development is happening across the state. That's why getting out of fear that people they're losing their ground. So to make some panic, tensions, and stop the developmental activities. And that's why out of that conspiracy, that was incident was happened yesterday afternoon.
Yes. Has there been any breakthrough by the police? Has there been any arrest made so far? What is the next course of action?
By name, FIR was lodged, and police are doing accordingly to search out the criminals. And we are hopeful that police will be prompt enough to arrest the criminals and goons who are against all this, creating all this conspiracy against ex-CM, setting ablaze the house of ex-CM. It's not a matter of joke. So administration is strictly dealing with the problem.